How many of us are like Lazarus, close in darkness, without light, with big tombstones isolating us from living our lives? This homily is especially addressed for those of us who are like Lazarus. So if you are not a Lazarus, pray for your brothers and sisters, that they may let God take the stones from the life and receive His healing. We can ask, what is the tombstone you carry with you, or which push you down all the time and doesn't let you live your life? It might be panic, fear of death. And the more I am afraid, the worse the fear becomes. For some of us, the stone which isolates us from life is not acceptance of who am I. It might be that you think that you are never enough skinny, never enough beautiful, don't have enough muscles, or not enough handsome, never have enough money. And how often we spend all our energy trying to fight those tombstones or hide them, really hide something which doesn't exist. And this is very sad, that how often do we fight battle with enemies which don't exist. Or the tombstone can be the unforgiveness to somebody, memory of something bad which happened to you, and that you cannot let it go. The tombstone can be that maybe you drink too much, watch bad stuff, or you are ashamed of somebody from your family who does unacceptable things, and you doesn't let this stone let it go, and it sucked life of you. Jesus wept. In Greek means that he burst in tears at Lazarus' tomb. And I see him bursting in tears, seeing us in our tombs we make for ourselves. And what is worse and more sad is that we don't want to leave those tombs. Yes, it is one of the biggest tragedies that can happen to us. Spend all energy trying to hide my tombstone, hide something what sometimes doesn't exist, imaginary tombstone. Or I try to prove things that are obvious. It doesn't make any sense, but how often we do it. But Jesus said, take away the stone, and they take it away. It looks like that sometimes we need others to help us to move this huge stone. We cannot do it by ourselves. Means we need to ask for help. But so often we don't. Because we don't like ask for help in our personal area. We don't like to talk about our tombstones. We prefer to keep it for ourselves, so nobody can touch it, nobody can know it, nobody can see it, but still it's obvious for everyone that we carry with us those tombstones. Maybe that your family is falling apart. You cannot get along with your spouse. You have depression, midlife crisis, problems with alcohol, drugs, TV, internet, and you cannot move it by yourself. You don't want others to help neither. And it is difficult to ask somebody for help, somebody who really can help me. I can imagine that it will be difficult and very humbling, to acknowledge that, let's say, yes, I am addicted to somebody, I need to go ask for help, I need to go and ask to participate in AA meeting. It is very humbling. But without that, the stone cannot be moved, and I stay in darkness, in cold place, without light and life. So what is your tombstone? What is that keeps you from living your life? What is that keep you in sadness, despair, anger, madness, hatred, unforgiveness, lies? What is that stone that sucked life of you all the time? How long you won't let Jesus wept over you? How more many years of darkness and pain? But there is life, and it's waiting for you. So let others move the stone. Acknowledge that it exists, that you need help. Maybe it's time to go to confession, or start really asking God to give you courage to ask somebody else to help you. Quit punishing others and God by your suffering. We have more than 30 minutes here today, so tell God about your stones. Don't waste your life in darkness and pain, despair and loneliness. You deserve something more. You are created for light and life. So ask God to help you, to take you from this darkness and bring you back to life.